Hello YouTube friends. I'm gonna lean back. That sun in the window's kind of bright. I've pulled the curtain out and reach it down in hopes that it would help some. But anyway, I'm at the baby's house. I'm in the living room on the couch. They're upstairs watching a movie and or a cartoon. And this is our Saturday's Shays Made storytelling video. And so I had 17 wrote down in my book, and I did the random.org, and it generated it, and it said 15. So 15 was the way I got it wrote down here for the title of it and to remind me what I'm talking about. There you go. Oh, sorry about that. Is two-headed doll. Two-headed doll. Alright, when I was a little bitty girl, now let's see, I was born in Louisiana and we lived there until I was about 5 years old, I think. Then we moved to Mississippi, to a little small town called Seminary. And we had a trailer, and we had it parked in a trailer park. So I was, like I said, I was still very young. I don't know if I had started school or what, so I'm going to say I was either 5 or 6. Okay? So, across the road, now this is how I remember it. Now you know how little kids can be. They might not remember things just right or just exactly like they were. So, but this is how I remember it. So I'm going to tell you what I remember. And my sister here on YouTube, Becca JB, will probably remember this also. And she can tell me if I got it exactly right or not. But anyway, so I was a little bitty girl, and from where we had our trailer parked in a trailer park, across the road there was this big old field. Okay, that's what I'm calling it. I mean, to me, you would look over there and all you would see is nothing but big tall grass. This is what I remember now anyway. There was a little clearing spot over there that we could go into, and we used to go into there and do something, but that's another one of my stories, so I'm not going to mention right now what we did over in that little clearing. I'll wait till that story comes around. But anyway, so, yeah, somehow or another, I'm sure there had to be a road. Okay, probably a dirt road. But all I am picturing and remembering and seeing in my mind is the field, you know, in that little clearing. But somehow or another, and to me, if I'm just picturing the field of tall grass, to get to my friend's house, you'd have had to walk through all that big tall grass to get to their house, because some way, somehow in there, across the road that way, we went back in there, way back in there, and there was a house. And I had a friend that I played with. I knew her and probably went to school with her. I'm not totally sure about that. Don't know if I doubt we was in the same class or anything. I basically knew her because she was kin to my oldest sisters, and probably at that time it was still just her boyfriend. They had not gotten married yet. But she's kin to him. She's his cousin, I think. And I'll just go ahead and say, I won't say her last name, but I'll say Charmaine. Her name was Charmaine. And we went to her house. And it was her, and I guess she had some brothers and sisters, because there was I remember like a house full of kids there. And I remember being there. Now, I don't know if my sister Rebecca was there with me. I don't know if it was just me and her. I don't know if My mama was over there. I can't remember none of this kind of stuff, you know. I don't remember if my daddy had walked over there with us or what. And I hear Tookie upstairs. I'm gonna get you just a minute, baby doo. This story ain't long anyway, so let me hurry. So anyway, we was at my friend's house, Charmaine, and she had this baby doll, and she showed it to me, and I had never in my life seen one like this before, and I thought it was just the neatest, coolest thing in the world, and I wanted one so bad after I seen it, but I never did get one. So, but the baby doll had two heads. It didn't have any legs and feet. Okay? So it was a baby doll. Okay, you seen the head, you seen the arms, and you seen a dress. Just a dress flowing down, and that was it. You didn't see no feet or nothing. And then you could take that dress and pull it like you're going to pull its dress up. But you pull it all the way up and cover its head and arms up. Well, voila, there's another whole head and arms, and it looks like it's another different dress. And that head is like a different doll. That was just so amazing to me. I loved that, you know. I just thought that was so neat. Two different dolls in one. I wanted one so bad after that. Never did get one. But I thought that was the neatest thing. And that's my story. I don't even remember us leaving, you know, going back. I don't really remember getting there. I just remember being at her house. And it seems like I remember that's where her house was across over behind that field. Somehow or another, some way you got back in there. And then I remember her showing me the doll. And I loved it, fell in love with it. So that's my story for y'all for today, for this Saturday Shays May storytelling. So, leave y'all's comments below. Have any of y'all ever heard of or seen and knew they made two-headed dolls like that? Or double-headed dolls, or two dolls in one, however you want to call it. Did any of y'all have one of those when y'all was a little girl? If you did, I'm jealous of you. No, I'm just kidding. But it was. I always wanted one after I seen it. I thought it was so neat. I wanted one. I think I even begged her to give me that one. That's probably what I did. And she probably wouldn't do it. It was probably something new she had just gotten or something. Maybe for Christmas or birthday or something like that. Anyway, I wanted one so bad. Never did find one, never did get one. I'm sure I told Mom and them, I want one like that, you know. But anyway, never did get one. But, so let me know if y'all have ever had one, ever seen one, ever knew they even had them. And leave your comments about it below. And Becca, if I got anything wrong about the story, let me know what I got wrong. Let me know what's right. Let me know how you got to Charmaine's house. Let me know if you was there with me that day. Let me know if Mama was there with us. Was Daddy there with us? Let me know all of that in the comments below. Alright, I'm going to go. I got to check on the babies. I think they're wanting to come downstairs. So